This is what a demigod looks like on NBA 2K23. Now before I get into this video, I have to thank you guys so much for helping me hit 200,000 subscribers. When I started YouTube back in 2K17, I never imagined hitting a number like this, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you guys. So once again, thank you so much for your support over the years, and let's look forward to a great year of NBA 2K23. Now before I show you what a demigod looks like, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter and want to keep up with me off of YouTube, go ahead and follow me. This is where I'm most active. But let me explain what I mean by a demigod build. What I'll be doing in this video is showing you everything that you want to know about my player, about the best build in NBA 2K23. I'm going to show you guys my animations, my dunks, my jump shot, my attributes, what badges I use. Like I said, everything that you need to know about my player on NBA 2K23. So let's not waste any time, but before I do, if you guys are new to the channel or you enjoyed this video, please do not hesitate to drop a like and drop a sub. Both help me out a ton, but now it's time. Let me show you what a demigod looks like on NBA 2K23. So before I get into the attributes, you see at the top, I'm a 95 overall right now, 6'8", 191 pounds, 7'5" wingspan. This build at max gets 7'6", so it's basically a 6'8" with max wingspan build. Now, if you want to know how to make this build, I'm gonna leave a link in the description, the first link to this build and exactly how to make it. But let's go over some of these attributes, okay? I don't want to pay attention to close shot, that's kind of useless, but you're going to have an 80 driving layup, so you'll get a good layup package, a 99 driving dunk, my favorite attribute on this player, and honestly probably in 2K23. If you want to see what the 99 dunk is capable of, then go ahead and check out my last 3 videos where I showed you gameplay on this player if you don't believe that he really is a demigod and the best offensive build in this game. But yeah, a 99 driving dunk goes crazy this year. And then for my shooting stats, you see I'm going to have a 76 mid-range and an 85 three-pointer. Now, I'm seeing people shoot with low three-pointers on this game, and I'm talking about low 70s, 72, 73, 75 three-pointer. So 85 is more than good enough, especially with how many shooting badges you get, which we will go over after these attributes. And if you play this game, you know 89 ball handling is the perfect number, because at 89 you get Hall of Fame quick first step, which we all know is one of the most important playmaking badges in the game. It just makes you speed boost faster. And then an 80 speed with ball. Both of these stats are maxed out at what they could be, and an 80 speed with ball at 6'8" is more than high enough. And the biggest complaint I hear about this build is my defense. But you guys see my defensive stats. Interior defense might not be that good, but at 6'8" and a max wingspan, you can test absolutely everything in the paint. Obviously, you're not going to stop like a 7'3" inside center, but you're not going to stop that build with 99% of builds. And then a 90 perimeter defense and an 82 steal, which is why I'll never understand how people say that this build doesn't have good defense, because these are the 2 most important defensive stats in the game, and they're both really high. And then block. The only reason I'm talking about this stat is because I don't think it matters this year. If you guys have played 2K23, you know chase down blocks are non-existent this year, so I feel like maxing your block, unless you're going for more defensive badges, is pointless. And then we get to the physicals. 85 speed, 81 excel, both maxed out at what you can get at 6'8", 191 pounds. More than fast enough for a build this tall. Vertical is an 82 because that is the perfect cutoff number to get the best dunk packages in the game, which I will show you in this video. And then 92 stamina, I think, is more than enough. I've seen a lot of people going with 85, 90 stamina. I put mine up to 92, and that is more than enough. And next, we'll talk about the badges I run. So as you guys know, you need to equip 10 tier 1 badge points or tier 1 and 2 badge points to equip a tier 3 badge. So on that, I use Acrobat and Giant Slayer Silver, Pro Touch Gold, and Fearless Finisher on Silver, and Hall of Fame Posterizer as my tier 3 badge. Now you guys see on the bottom of your screen my core challenge for Posterizer. I'm really not even close for Hall of Fame, but I'm pretty close for bronze. As you see, I'm very, very close. And once I do get that core Hall of Fame Posterizer badge, I'm going to be putting Limitless Takeoff Hall of Fame on, and posterizer will be cord. Now for my shooting badges, same thing with every badge category. You got to equip at least 10 to get tier 3 badges. So I have guard up gold, green machine silver, and amped on silver. I just think those are the best tier 1 and tier 2 badges. And then for my tier 3, I run both Deadeye and Limitless Range on silver because that's what they max out on. Now I know I've heard people say Deadeye doesn't work this year, but I've seen it pop up when I take some contested shots. So I think it works, and this is my shooting badge layout. For playmaking, this is what I run. Hall of Fame quick first step. We all know how good this badge is. You see how close I am to coring that. But let's skip down to handles for days, because this is the only badge that I completed the core challenge for, and it allowed me to equip gold killer combos and silver unpluckable. Now I'm not 100% convinced on this playmaking badge layout because I heard clamp breaker is really strong, so I might try that out, but as of right now, this is what I'm running for my playmaking badges. And then this builds, I guess, weakness, if you really want to say that, defensive badges. But I play lanes, especially with max wingspan. You see I run silver interceptor, bronze glove, and then Hall of Fame menace. I just think this is the best defensive badge layout, especially if you can't get clamps or challenger. I showed it in my jump shot video, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys again right now. This is what it is, and this is why I call it Kuz RG PG. Kyle Kuzma, Rudy Gay, Paul George, 35% Rudy Gay, 65% Paul George, sped all the way up, and I do use early release timing. And I've been getting a lot of comments asking what dunk packages I use, so now I'm gonna show you. You see I named my dunk style Demi. It's just what I named it. Let me show you what dunks I have on. So the dunk packages I have on have the star over them, as you see. On the reverse 2-foot moving dunks, the only one I have equipped is the windmill baseline reverses, because those are the best two-hand dunks. Literally the only 2-foot moving dunk that I have on is those reverse ones, because everybody knows that the 1-foot moving dunks are better and faster. But I do have the pro and elite 2-foot moving dunks on. I mean, you gotta have these on. You see I'm gonna be catching bodies with this. Let's move on to the 1-foot moving dunks, though. We all know the best dunk packages. You see I don't have this equipped, but I do have the quick drops off 1, the best dunk package in the game the last few years. Nothing's changed this year. It's still really strong. I do have clutch reverses off 1 equipped for the reverse 1-foot moving dunks. And then I have straight arm tomahawks equipped for the tomahawk 1-foot moving dunk. And then obviously, since I unlocked them, I get both pro and elite 1-foot moving dunks. And you see right there, 82 vertical. That's the reason why my vertical is at exactly 82, so I can get this elite 1-foot moving dunk package. I don't have any standing dunks equipped. It won't even let me get them if I wanted to. And the only signature dunk that I do have equipped is LeBron James, because he gets a really fast one-handed dunk that you guys will see me do a lot. And then on the alley-oop dunk packages, I have every single one that I can equip. I have pro, elite, and Zion Williamson equipped. And then I also have Flashy and Jordan Kilganon park alley-oops, pro contact, and elite contact alley-oops equipped. So that's my dunk packages, and that's why I call it Demi, because these are the DEMIGOD dunk packages. And then you guys see my dribble moves. The only really good move that I would recommend is this Paul George one. It is absolutely so fast. It's like a faster momentum cross. I do it a lot with the snatchback. It's one of my favorite combos to do. These are just my dribble moves. I know I showed it in my video a couple days ago, but I haven't changed anything, and I just think that these are still the best moves in the game. And that's it, guys. That is everything that you need to know about my player. Everything I have on, my attributes, my badges, my dunks, my dribble moves, my jump shot, and if you want to make this exact build, which I still think is by far the best build in the game with no weaknesses. I don't want to hear people say defense is my weakness, because it definitely isn't. I'm going to leave a link at the top of the description of that. And if you want to see what this build's capable of, go ahead and check out my gameplay on this build that I uploaded in my last couple days. But that is going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy it, do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.